Yo, hey guys, it's poppin', Jacques Slade here. Back with another unboxing, and today I've got more of a bag than a box. Although there's a box inside, so it's a bag and a box. Basically, I got some good stuff that I want to show you guys that I hope you guys are really going to like. So this bag actually showed up at my house via Messenger yesterday because there's actually something happening special very soon, and I'll get into that in just a minute. But first, let's get into the bag and see what we have here. First of all, I can tell that there's something inside here that's round, probably a basketball, but let's take a look at the bag. We see it has the Taco logo right there, which looks really dope. Over here, we have the Kyrie logo, and then here we have that Nike swoosh. Very nice gym bag, I'll say. But first, let's take a look at the rock, because I think we all know that's what that is over here. So this is one of the basketballs that I love to play with. This is the Hyper Elite. See that it has the Nike swoosh, also has Kyrie's logo right there, which looks really nice. And then it has Taco's logo right there. And again, this is the Hyper Elite. Very nice basketball. I still can't palm a basketball, although I wish I could. Although this one is super grippy and almost, wait a minute. No, not wait. It's grippy enough where I can act like I can palm a basketball. I like that. Anyway, so nice basketball in the package here. Now, there's actually an opportunity for you guys to win this entire package that I'm about to unbox right now. But stay tuned and I'll tell you the details of how you can actually do that. But really, what's inside is really why you guys came here. This is what you want to see. And lo and behold, shoes, but nice bag. Again, nice bag. Put the bag down here. What you really wanted to see is this right here. This is the Nike Kyrie 5. These haven't actually released to the public yet. They'll release on November 22nd. They were $120 last year, but I think Nike is gonna add $10 to that price to make it $130 for this year. That hasn't been confirmed yet, but I think that's where it's gonna land, right around $130. Generally, every year with the signature shoe, they go up in price. So again, this is the Kyrie 5, has his Illuminati, I'll say, inspired logo right there. Has the Kyrie logo here on the box as well, and then we have the Nike swoosh. As far as the colorway for this one, they're keeping it pretty simple. They're just calling it multicolor, and then it says Kyrie 5. It doesn't say any special designation like an NRG or anything like that. But enough talking about all of those things. Let's look inside the box and really get what we came here to see. Actually, a note here. Hey Jacques, embracing Kyrie's mantra of just be you. For those that follow Kyrie, you know that the JBY is a big thing with him. Taco believes it's better to be yourself than be who others think you should be. In collaboration with Travis Taco Bennett, the Kyrie 5 Taco PE, which is inside of this box here, is designed to inspire and encourage you to be confident in what makes you you. So big shout out to the folks over at Nike LA. They sent this over. Thank you guys very much. Really appreciate that. But let's take a look at the shoes, because really that's what we're here for. And there you go. This is my first time getting my hands on the Kyrie 5. As you can see, these have a very unique upper on them, and I'll get into those details. But first, let me get these out of the box. Put that down there. So obviously this is not your normal colorway of the Kyrie 5. This is a special edition or a player exclusive, but it's actually going to release to the public via Nike Los Angeles. So if you're in LA, make sure you're following Nike LA on Twitter and on Instagram, because they're actually Taco is actually going to be going around the city to different basketball courts, and I'll put a link down to which basketball courts in the description, and he's going to be giving away this exact package. So you can win the shoes, you can win the ball and the bag. There's also going to be some of just the shoes, but again, you can win all of these. But let's get into the details of the shoe. First, you see it has this like crazy like wooded camo pattern here on the upper. These are designed by Taco. From what I understand, he and Kyrie are very good friends, so this has a very outdoor sort of feel. I feel like this is like a hunter sort of thing, like someone that goes and hunts with the green, and then we have the orange obviously there as well. For the details, you see that it has Taco's name there on the containment system. And speaking of the containment system, this containment system was inspired by the Venus flytrap. I'm sure most of you have seen the Venus flytrap, how it closes the flower part of it, I guess is what you would call it, when an insect gets inside and it triggers the hairs inside. So you have that same sort of concept here as it goes across the midfoot. It doesn't actually cross the toes or the ankle. It's more, so say this was your toes here and this was your ankle, it actually locks down right here in that middle section. You can see it's tied to the strobel board here on this side, but then the fly wire attaches to the laces here on this side to give you that full sort of containment there. Then as far as the tech in the shoe, it actually uses Zoom, so that's a bit of an upgrade, and I would say kind of justify that price uptick. So it has Zoom here in the forefoot, there's none in the heel, but the special thing about the Zoom is they're calling it Air Zoom Turbo or Turbo Air Zoom. It's really just a fancy name to let you know that they've added some welded sections inside of the Zoom to make it a little more articulated. So instead of just one Zoom bag, there are these welded sections that allow each section of the Zoom bag to activate individually. For someone like Kyrie, that's a bigger deal just because you're going to be a little bit more responsive when you're cutting, and it's just that part of the shoe is activated and it doesn't shift the whole pad to make the whole pad responsive. It's just that certain section here. Now on the left shoe, we also have some details. We have Kyrie's signature here across the middle, which is very nice. But really the hidden detail, I think, with these is on the heel. If you look very closely, there's almost like an embossed version of Taco's logo there on the heel. It doesn't really pop a lot, but it's there. For those that know and that want to look at the details of a shoe, you'll find it there. As far as Kyrie's details, well, he keeps that trend going that he's done with all of his shoes. And if you look around the shoe, you'll see little details that speak to him and his family. For instance, here, it says the shoe is engineered to the exact specifications of Kyrie Irving. Right here on the front, it says Azure, that's 11/23/16, which is the birth date of his daughter. Then on the right shoe, it has Elizabeth, which is 8/13/67. That's his mother's birth date. Again, it has engineered to the exact specifications of Kyrie Irving. And then if you look at the outsole of the shoe, these are actually designed, or I should say inspired by his Hamas tattoo that's on his hand. As far as the rubber goes, it feels like a good mix of like not too soft and not too hard. So for those that play on the hard court outside, or if you play on the wood inside of a gym, this rubber feels like it's right in between where it'll work on both. Obviously, if you play inside, you'll get more wear and tear out of the shoes, but if you play outside, it'll wear down a lot faster. That's just how it goes when you're playing on cement versus playing on wood. And speaking of like instruction that comes directly from Kyrie, the designer, and they put out like a press release about this shoe, about the Kyrie 5 in particular, and they were saying how Kyrie is more involved now with the shoe, even from the way that the collar is shaped and the colorways of the shoe, how he wants more stories and how he wants it to mean more to him. So really, in a sense, even though we have all these like tech upgrades to the Kyrie 5, it feels like the storytelling that's about to happen with the Kyrie 5 is going to be more personal and to give us a chance to find a little bit more about Kyrie, which I think is really dope. But final detail is on the toe of the shoe. Is almost hidden. You barely notice it, but it says hungry, and it also says humble, which is how Kyrie attacks the game of basketball and how he attacks life. And I think that's really dope for them to include that sort of message and that sort of thought on Kyrie's shoes. So again, I don't think these shoes are actually going to have a wide general release. I know they are going to be releasing here in Los Angeles. Again, I put a link down in the description to the basketball parks where Taco is supposed to be to give out the shoes and also give out this whole kit that if you want to win the whole kit with the basketball and the gym bag as well. Pricing should be $130. Again, don't quote me on that, but I believe that's where they're going to land. Yeah, and I just thought it was really cool that Nike brought these out and that they're actually going to release these, especially considering that Kyrie played in a game with this same colorway on. I just think that's really dope. Anyway, as always, guys, I'm Jacques Slade. I appreciate you. Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe if you like what you see. And if you really love the content you see on this channel, why don't you go ahead and turn on those notifications. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.